So this is my 1 month on tea video. I'm actually going to be 6 weeks on tea tomorrow, and the voice that's cracking right now literally just started today, so that will be something for another video. But yeah, this is for now. So this is my voice 6 weeks on tea, I guess, but for the 1 month on tea video. Yeah, if we talk about the voice first, things are happening, as you can tell. It's kind of funny, but you know, very early on in the month I noticed that my voice was kind of deeper. It sounded like it was coming more from my chest than my throat, which is really difficult to explain, but it did feel like that, and it did sound like that, and it sounded a little bit deeper. Not to the point where many other people noticed, but I definitely noticed, and my closest friends definitely noticed. And the voice crack thing, they literally just started like today. Before, it was just kind of fluctuating. Like some days I'd wake up with a deeper voice. Remember there was one specific day I was on a staff day with work. My voice was so deep that day, it was insane. I loved it. But again, I had no idea where that came from. Next up, I'll go with the first change that I actually experienced on tea, which was bottom growth. It is a thing, and it's a thing that needs to be talked about because it happens to like everyone, and for me apparently it coincides with my tea injection because it happened a little bit, like literally like 2 or 3 days on tea, and then it kind of stopped, and then it happened again during my shot. During my shot? Not during my shot, after my shot. Like a few days after my shot again. So I think for me it coincides with my shot. But yeah, that's definitely the thing that's happening, and I'm not opposed to it at all. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way, then you can do a quick Google. Next up, we'll go with body hair, because there has been a lot of body hair. Like, my stomach very quickly ended up gaining hair. It's not very dark, it's not very noticeable, but just in places I didn't think you would get stomach hair, and I've got it, and a tiny bit of a snail trail coming in, but it's really, it's taking its time. I never used to really have thigh hair, but I've noticed that it's been kind of like slowly coming in, and the hair that is growing on my thighs is really dark, and it looks different to my other hair. And my leg hair also is filling in even more. I had a lot of leg hair, but there's a lot more of it. It looks a lot more like, I don't know, it looks a lot more like men's hair. Like, I can't really explain. Like, it looks different to how it did when I just grew my leg hair out. I've also gained some on my arms, like kind of around here, which is sort of weird, but yeah, gaining arm hair, a little bit here as well, but it's very light, so yeah. And then moving on to facial hair, which is something that's really exciting. I have gotten quite a bit more over here, and I have gained a little bit of a few hairs on my chin, a few hairs over here in the goatee region. I've not really had any sideburn growth at all, which is fine. It's early days. I'm actually, you know, like a lot of 1 month on tea videos, a lot of people don't have much to say, but I feel like so much happened. I feel like I've had so many changes, so I'm just thankful for what I have had, to be honest, because I'm just really surprised at what it is. Next up, we'll talk about my muscles. I had a back injury for the whole of the first month, and I'm just starting to exercise and stuff the past kind of week or two, because I haven't been able to before, but my muscles were so much more defined, like even when I wasn't working out. And yeah, there's definitely stuff going on. Like, it's not amazing, it's not crazy, especially because like I'm not working out, but there's definitely something there, and I'm quite chuffed with it. Moving on to Shark Week, I thought, like, quite honestly, a week ago I was like, I'm gonna make this video, I'm gonna say that my Shark Week disappeared and I was one of the lucky ones, but I'm not. It was just 2 weeks late. I basically got a little bit of yeah, but trigger warning, period mentioned, sorry. I got a little bit of spotting when I was due, well, a few days before I was due, and I had this huge panic because I wasn't ready for it. And then just randomly yesterday, it was like, oh, hey Sam, back, and I'm like, cool, great. So yeah, that's a thing that's happening at the moment in my life, which is great. It's just great, isn't it? Aside from that, I can't really think of anything else that's happened in the first month, like if I don't include the past 2 weeks. Yeah. Oh right, hold on, there's definitely something. Definitely something. So another 2 things. These are more kind of like mood based, I guess. My moods in general have been alright. Like, some people report that they feel like they can't cry on tea. I can definitely cry. And a few other things like that. But no, I'm definitely, my emotions are basically the same, except for 2 things. I'm constantly hungry, if that's an emotion. Is hunger an emotion? It feels like an emotion. I am hungry all the time. I could eat loads. I could just not stop eating, to be honest. I don't want to stop eating. I shocked myself with the amount that I've been eating recently, but it's a good thing because I needed to gain weight because I lost a lot at the start of the year. But that's a different topic, and I want to make a video about that as well anyway, so just blah blah. Also, I definitely have an increased libido. Yeah, definitely. I mean, at first I was like, yeah, it's not that bad, and now I'm like, help me. So yeah, that's definitely a thing that's happening. Oh, I forgot to mention, so I've said all the kind of positive stuff. There has been a negative, and the negative is obviously the acne. Right now I'm looking actually all right. I don't know if it's been really sunny the past few days, but in my first month of tea, if we don't include the past 2 weeks, then I just had quite a bit over here. I had over here what I called my constellation that wouldn't go away. Constellations are meant to be in the sky, not on my face, but what can you do? And they were just really painful. And aside from that, I've had a lot of like just kind of like tiny little bits of acne, and it's all right. Like, I'm not that bothered, but I've never had acne before, so for me it's all just really brand new. But it seems to be going all right now, so fingers crossed. So I'll probably be back with another video updating you stuff very soon, since this one came out so late. I'm sorry, life busy as always. I'm actually moving in 3 days, so after that I'm hoping I'll be able to do more videos, because I'm only going to be living with 2 people, so it'll be easier to find time when no one's around. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a nice little like if you liked it, give me a comment and subscribe if you want to see more. This is one of those times where people are coming in and I have to stop feeling late. That's why I'm speaking quite early. Yep, okay. See you guys next time.